What is up, everybody? Renfail here, and it's time for another early thoughts video, this time around Aliens Fireteam Elite, which is actually a game that I have played before, but I played it before I was doing this full-time as a content creator and streamer, and I played co-op with Gila right after we moved to the homestead, and it was before I had my internet connection sorted out, and so I think I did one little stream session, but the rest of it we played offline. And the game just came back to Game Pass yesterday at the same time as the new show is coming to TV, which is the Alien Earth show that is about to start airing as of this recording tonight. So since I'm going to be watching and reviewing Alien Earth on my channel, and this game just came back to Game Pass, and I haven't played it in 3.5 years or so, I was like, you know what? This is a pretty short campaign. I'm going to jump in and play it and actually do some reviews around it, since I didn't get a chance to do that back in the day when I played it for the first time. So, without further ado, Aliens Fireteam Elite. Let's talk about this game, give you my early thoughts. So it did launch in 2021, so it's been out for a while. It has a base campaign and some expansions, so if you decide you want to get into this game beyond what's available on Game Pass, you can go out there and pick up the DLCs. So what is it? Well, first and foremost, it's an Aliens game, guys. If you like the Aliens franchise like I do, you'll have a great time with this game, because it is a very authentic Aliens experience with jump scares and all. Most recently, I played Aliens Dark Descent, I believe about a year ago. Had a great time with that game, so it was really fun to be able to jump back into something again and play something that I really love, like a franchise that I love. It is a third-person action shooter game. Like, it's a third-person shooter, essentially, with some RPG elements to it. It is co-op or single player. If you want to play single player like I'm doing, you can go in and play with AI companions, but it's a 3-person party system, or the Fireteam, and you can go in and play with your friends. You can also do matchmaking. I can't speak to that because the game is older. I don't know that it has a massive population of people actively playing it. So I think if you're going to be playing it co-op, you would be better off playing it with your friends or your family members, other people you know who can actively join you, because I really don't know how the matchmaking situation is right now. I'm not personally doing any matchmaking this time around. The first time I played the campaign, I did co-op. So it was 2 of us playing with an AI, and it was great. We played on normal difficulty. This time around, I've been playing on story mode with the AI, and honestly, it's fine. I'm just here really to immerse myself in the Aliens vibe and universe again and have fun with it. And so it's providing me with exactly that. Essentially, you have this ship that is your base of operations. You can run around on this ship and interact with NPCs. You can talk to them. There's lots of dialogue, some great voice acting, lots of story. So if you're a fan, again, of the Aliens universe and the stories of the corporations and everything else, lots of that in this game, and lots of Easter eggs pointing back to other things. There are some vendors that you can use where you can go like get different types of gear and cosmetics and everything else, but essentially the way this game is set up is that there are 4 base missions. It represents about 10 to 12 hours of a storyline, depending on the difficulty level you're either playing on, and then they have the DLC stuff that you can pick up, and which adds more story to it. Each one of these main campaigns is broken down. These main missions are broken down into sub-missions. So I've done the first 2 of these so far, and then we have 1 more to do to wrap this one up. They have a variety of, they call them loadout kits, but this is essentially your classes, your build. So I like the gunner build, which gives me the pulse rifle and the shotgun, but you can also do the hang on, I got the tab over to that window. The demolisher, which is a pulse rifle and a smart gun. The technician is a magnum and a shotgun, and they all have different like things they do. Like, so as an example, the gunner gets overclock and frag grenade. The demolisher gets micro rockets and blast wave. So everybody does different things. So it depends on what you want to do. There's lots of different, there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 different builds that you can go through. You do earn levels as you go up, or ranks. I'm currently at rank 1. You have a combat rating, which applies. You have weapons. The weapons can be leveled up and modified. So currently you can see I'm 7,500 out of 20,000 XP for this weapon. I have a medium muzzle attached. There are other things I could attach, like the medium brake. I have the muzzle brake and the precision brake. There's magazines, optics, decals, colors. You can change all this different stuff, which affects the stats. Do that for all your weapons. There's also this perk system, which is a little confusing at first, but essentially it's just based on each one of these perks, which you unlock as you get higher ranks of things. You can slot over here. There's one here, one here, one here, and then you have these ones that, and because they're vertical, you know, you have like some that take up 2, some that take up 3, so you can change things around. So there's some customization here that you can do, and it's all about trying to figure out how you can slot in all these modifiers and things. So if you look at this, essentially what we have right now is this is what we get. We have stay on target, overclock, and frag grenade as the 3 that we can currently use. And then if we want to add more to this, we have to level up and unlock at the higher ranks of the character. Quick commercial break, everyone, to celebrate and give thanks to all of these amazing people who keep me on the air full time. Really appreciate the support. All you got to do is join as a member. You get access to private videos. You can also do super thanks on any upload or super chats and stickers on any live stream or premiere you see. And beyond that, don't forget we're multi-streaming over on Twitch now, so you can support over there as well. Thanks so much to everybody. Let's get back to the video at hand. So, there's quite a bit going on in this game in terms of all the different things you can do. Your weapons attachments, your consumables. There's challenge cards. You can change the appearance of different things on your character. So like there's, you know, head accessories and outfits. And then there's the intel, which is a lot of fun. So the intel is stuff that you find while you're running missions, and this allows you to come back to the ship and talk to NPCs who will take that intel and like give you a narrated version of things and tell you more of the story of going on behind things, which is pretty cool because these are kind of like hidden throughout the zones, so you're trying to like work your way through and not die to the xenomorphs and other threats. But there's also like hidden caches and hidden points of interest and intel things that you can find along the way as well, which allow you to continue to enhance your experience by finding out more about the story of what's going on. Try to remember back. I remember several years ago when I played this game. One of the things I really like about this is the world building in this game is phenomenal. The shooter elements would probably be more defined as like a little bit. It's a little indie, but that's okay. It's still super fun, but it's not going to be the AAA experience that some people might want out of a shooter experience. But it's very fun for what it has to offer. And the world building for me is part of the reason I love this so much, is because they've done an exceptional job at crafting the zones, especially when you get into the planet stuff and you're going into this like Prometheus type area where you're going into the old ruins and you're like, oh man. And the xenomorph threats are pretty legit. There's plenty of jump scares to be had. It's definitely it could be a very difficult game to play depending on the difficulty level that you set. And the higher difficulties, I would not recommend doing higher difficulties with AI. I would definitely want to play with other players on voice comms, because things can get very hectic very quickly when you're being faced with waves and waves and waves of enemies and trying to, deal with not only the ammo supplies, but also like the secondary things that you can get, like the sentry guns and landmines and things of that nature that are going to help you out in those defend the line situations. It's just a fun action-adventure game in my mind, a great shooter experience, and again, it's Aliens, and if you love Aliens, I think you'll have fun. Again, not a new game, it's a fun game. I'm enjoying playing it again, and I will be playing this alongside watching Alien Earth, so make sure you stay tuned for the reviews of that as well. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Daily streams at 4:30 a.m. Central on YouTube and Twitch, and let me know your thoughts on this game down in the comments below.